Hello, are you tired of winter? I am. I can't wait for spring, but I'm not doing a spring video just yet because it's still -2 degrees. It's sometimes 5 degrees, but it's very wintry, and we have a weather like this. If we are unlucky, we'll have it until Easter. So we still need to get dressed, but I want to make it a little bit more fun. And so I thought, let's do a video on elevated winter styles. And let's do this with just neutrals because neutrals are bright. They give sophistication, they give old money, they give elegance and coziness, but in a very bright way. So I'm focusing on all the shades of white. I'm focusing on taupe and camels and beige in this video. And I have a little bit of everything. I have casual styles, I have very elegant styles, and I have also cozy styles. So I hope there's something in it for you, some inspiration to get you through those last weeks of winter before we focus on spring and summer. We have to get through this. It's the hardest time, I think, just before spring to animate yourself, to be stylish, and to have a little bit of fun. And what better way to do this with a little bit of fashion inspiration? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I know sometimes we forget this, but it helps me a lot if you subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's get started. Let's start with a white, off-white pair of wool trousers. These are wide leg, high-waisted wool trousers from Massimo Dutti. And another piece from Massimo Dutti is this roll neck in off-white. And I have already attached a brooch from Loewe because I always wear this brooch with this jumper. I think it goes so well together to elevate the jumper a little bit. And then I will also add a pair of off-white shoes so that we have an off-white base. And I love about this jumper that the roll neck is quite high and it's stiff in a way so that it just goes right underneath the chin. I find this very flattering and also it's kind of warm. And with this off-white base, we can do everything. We can add, for instance, camel. This is a camel cape, my newest acquisition. I have not worn this. This is from the winter sale. And yeah, I just discovered there is also the tag. I've just cut it off. So white and camel are a dream combination in my point of view because they just work so well together. They create this very elegant color scheme. It's beautiful. And I always wanted to have a camel cape because I don't know about you, but I have seen Anatomy of a Scandal a few years back with Sienna Miller wearing so many beautiful outfits. And one outfit was her wearing a camel cape. I think it was from Stella McCartney. I googled it, I tried to find it, but it was sold out, so no way of getting it. And that cape had a zipper, was a little bit more casual than this one, but when I saw this one from Max Mara, I felt like, my prayers have been answered. I always wanted to have a camel cape. Now I have found one and I will wear this spring. Currently it's still a little bit too cold, but this is something I'm looking forward to. Another color combination in the neutral color scheme is white with chocolate brown. Now, chocolate brown is a little bit darker, but together with the white, it still looks very neutral. And this is also one of my favorite coats. This is the signature coat from Toteme and chocolate brown. They issued this coat, I think it's wool with a little bit of a cashmere blend. They issue this every year in a different color or different colors. And if you're lucky, you can find it on sale, still in different colors, currently on sale on the Toteme site, though not in chocolate brown. And I've added also my white Sisley bag. And with this white base, you can basically add any color for your outerwear, and you will always look very, very sophisticated because you have a base in white, but not just any white. It's off-white. Off-white looks a little bit more elevated than bright white. I think it looks more elegant. And also, the base is in a good fabric. It's all 100% wool, so the fabric is important here. If you wear polyester, it's not going to look as elegant. But if you have a base in off-white made of a fabric that's a good fabric, natural fibers, then you will always look elegant. You could also go for an all off-white look. That's also very elegant. I prefer to add another color. I think that makes the look more interesting and also more chic. But if you want to, you can also go monochrome in all off-white. Let's try another color combination. What we've not seen so far is taupe. Let's add taupe to off-white. It's also a very beautiful color combination. This is also a cape that I bought 2 years ago. It's also from Max Mara. It's a cashmere cape. It's a little bit of a different style than the camel cape. It's shorter. And I will also add a bag in a taupe shade to match the cape. Again, this is more of a style for the days when it's plus 5 degrees. Under 0, this would be too cold for me. But it's also a very beautiful color combination to combine taupe and off-white. They match quite well. Let's go to my next look, which is with a knitted dress in taupe. This one is from Massimo Dutti, and it's a very simple cut, just a long dress with a little bit of half a roll neck, and then I'm adding matching boots. Again, these are from Massimo Dutti. And because this would be too cold, I'm adding a blazer in camel, an oversized camel blazer. This one is from the Quinn blazer from Anine Bing. Also wool. So this, if you live in a warmer country, this could be an outdoor look, or if you live in a colder country, this could be an indoor look. And adding the Sisley bag in also a camel color. And this is very, very comfortable. This dress is also made of wool, and taupe with camel is also a very elegant combination. Of course, you could wear this outfit with flats, and depending on the occasion, I would switch the shoes to flat boots. I do think heels look more elegant, and if possible, I wear them. But of course, if you run errands, I would go for flat boots, and this would still look good because there is enough volume in the dress and the blazer. Next look is with these Toteme wool trousers and a matching sweater. So this will be a very cozy look. So this set is from a few years back, but they have a cashmere set and it's currently on sale. I'm gonna link it down below because I find this is such a sophisticated launch set. It's very modern, comfortable, and still looks chic. Looks a lot better than wearing just sweatpants and a sweatshirt, I think. And let's add cozy shoes on these Ugg boots for slow Sundays or Saturdays when you just want to be cozy and comfortable and don't want to be in a real going out outfit, but still want to look put together. And let's add also an off-white coat, the teddy coat, which is also super cozy from Max Mara. And I think an all off-white outfit, it needs accessories in a different color to make the look more interesting. So I'm adding these mittens and a hat in a camel color, matching the shoes, and it already looks a lot cuter, I think, than just in pure off-white. And also adding a shawl, a scarf in a camel color, and all of these accessories are from Max Mara. It's my favorite brand, I have to admit it here. And then especially for winter items, because they have such good quality and I always find a good bargain. And then also a camel bag. So this could be for a nice walk, Sunday walk. And it looks very cute, I think. It's very cozy. And still a little bit sophisticated because of the materials and because of the color. And of course, you could just recreate a similar look with thinner fabrics if you live somewhere where it's not that cold. And I love that these mittens, they come with a chain and you can wear this chain around your neck and then you can attach the mittens if you don't need them. If you don't live in a country that's so cold, do subscribe because I will do a neutral styling video also for spring or summer looks, and let's see which colors work best for summer looks. And the good thing is, if you've decided on a few colors that you really love, you can always create so many looks out of these colors because you will have a lot of items that match. And this is the key ingredient to create these elegant looks, is to have items that match color-wise and make these looks work. Let's do a look with also white trousers and still wearing the sweater, and I'm adding a black belt and black accessories. So this will be a casual outfit which still looks put together. I think it's all a little bit oversized, so it is very modern, very up to date. And I'm adding the sambas. I'm still refusing to buy different trainers because I'm still loyal to my samba love. And then I've added a little bit of jewelry and this oversized Anine Bing blazer in off-white. And then we need a black handbag to balance with the belt. And you could also go for a black jumper. That would also look very nice, I think. Or you could use a different colors for your accessories and wear a different color of sambas. So this is still gonna be very neutral when the majority of the items are in neutral colors. You can add other colors. and still look very sophisticated. So different shades of white. I think there was a time when you wouldn't wear off-white with bright white, but I think we've passed that. Nowadays, most people think that different shades of white look very well together, and I like it. I like different shades of white. Also, if we have different types of fabrics, this makes the look a lot more interesting than having an outfit with only the same type of fabric. Another look with a skirt. This is a suede skirt from Massimo Dutti, and I'm adding also this jumper. Did you know that fringes are coming back? I've read this. I'm still not 100% sure if I should believe it because I like to hide them. I'm still not buying that these are really back currently. I, I don't know. I have a few items with fringes, and I still think they're not very elegant. So we'll see. But the good thing about this jumper is that you can hide them. And I will also add a belt because I think that this elastic waistband of the skirt is not so elegant, and it looks better if you add a belt to hide it a little bit. And also it gives the look a more interesting appearance. And then the same boots in a taupe. You could also go for camel boots if you have camel boots. That would look also nice. You could also wear flats. Again, I think heels look better, but if you wear flats, specifically if they are pointed, that would also work. And then let's add this gorgeous coat that I bought last year. It's a wool coat with these fake fur details. I'm always a little bit afraid that people think this is real fur when I wear it. I hope nobody thinks this is real fur because that would be very sad. I think this coat is so stunning, so beautiful. It's classic and modern at the same time, and it looks, I think, very special. So it's a little bit shorter than the skirt, but I think it's okay because it's both quite long, and I don't think it catches the eye so much that there is a difference in length. Usually I would advise to have a coat that's longer or same length as a skirt, but here it's a little bit shorter. I don't think it matters a lot. So a camel base with light brown makes a great outfit, I think. And for my last look, I have white jeans. You already know these jeans from my jeans video, white jeans video with a camel, the same camel jumper and brown accessories. And again, I do have to say it, camel and white is just the ultimate elegant combination for me. Taking out the jumper a little bit so it doesn't take up so much space in those jeans. And then I'm adding chocolate brown heels. These are very comfortable. They have a heel that's very comfortable. You could also go for camel ankle boots if you have them. And I'm using the camel cape again. I'm hoping to wear this very soon when it's a little bit warmer than currently. This will make a great transitional outfit right before spring. And then I'm adding the Teddy Max Mara bag, and this is my last outfit. Loving this outfit. I think it's so chic and cool at the same time. to let me know which color combinations for neutrals are your favorite ones. I would like to know also if you wear these in winter too, or just in spring, or if you have colors you love specifically, neutral colors you love specifically in spring and summer. That would be interesting. And also, if you haven't seen Anatomy of a Scandal, I can really recommend it for the fashion. I mean, the series is also good in terms of the storyline. I think it plays in London, and I always love any series that plays in London and has something to do with courts and lawyers. But mainly because of the fashion, I would recommend it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.